damn. He got the broadcast up?
Yeah.
No doubt.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ready. Yellow lady. 21. 21. 54. I got you, boy. I got you. Hey, high 7.
Brees now on first down. It was Shard Matthews here on the catch. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Hey, exit.
From midfield, here's Brees. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
A gain there of 21 yards. First down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Go. Check. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. So don't say nothing. Mike's 54. Here we go.
Now Brees. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that takes us from second to third down.
Show kill. We go 21. Slam. Hey, Haywood.
Now, Brees again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A give to Elliott running left. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. On third down, Elliott. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a gain of 1 yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Switch.
They'll run it with Elliott. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 43 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Check. Watch 54.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That goes for a gain of 31. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
Here's Breeze to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really...
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 79 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it second down.
Hey, box truck.
Bree's going to throw. Left side, caught by Matthews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, easy. He's 11. Bravo.
To throw again on second down. Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Opposite.
On third and long, it's Breeze. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. Running with Elliott. Busts through the tackle, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
We got this.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now Elliott. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On second down now, it's Elliott. 12 yards there and a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlight showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On the carry, it's Olawale, and he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Switch. Under.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And some room to work. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 39 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Check. Hey, Delta.
Over. Hey, check. Q.
Sammy.
Breeze now to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And another negative play there as they stop him again.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Ready. 95, 56. 59. 54. Good. 5-4. Ready.
Back to you. Check 99. Check 99.
Hey, seam 6.
Check.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He finds Matthews. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze, pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here's Breeze. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeMarcus Lawrence, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Five. Hey, kill. Hey, easy. 53. Hey, high 7.
The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. Flushed out right. And he hits his man, Matthews. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort, but on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there.
And he will go down, a Cowboy sack. The sack by Robert Quinn.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards the pickup there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here we go. 21. Go.
Mike 5-4. It's been a long day for you. Right there. 54. Right there.
On 1st down, Breeze. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints get a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like... Yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They start on the ground with Elliott. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Elliott. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I put the word big in capital letters here. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Elliott. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. They go to Elliott again. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Here we go now with Olawale. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Hey, kill. Hey, easy. Kill. Hey, Haywood. Right 54.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And now it's second down.
Ready. 95, 56. 95, 56. 54. Watch the slant. 11. Watch the slant. Mike Fox. Smooth. Hey, easy. That's right, man. Ready, tackle.
Breeze now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. To try again after the sack. Breeze. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready. Great. Check 56. Double. Check 4. Check 31. Check 8. Ready.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Yo. Chilling. Oh, man, bro, the dude he only passed, what, like 1 time?
So Breeze going to lead the Saints.
Bro, you saw that people talking about that stiff arm glitch. I'm glad you got to see it.
Now Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Yeah,
15
man,
yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely.
That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing.
Nice nifty play for him there.
Oh, yeah.
The ability to read a defense and utilize players.
Oh, yeah. But you see, like me, dog, I broadcast my wins and my losses, bro. You see how some people cut the games? Nah.
Hey, we got everybody cut.
Win or lose, bro, I'm broadcasting.
He's got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pick up on first down.
Right there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Matthews, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
Man, I remember I played this guy earlier today.
Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
I played him
What
earlier.
it does is allows a defender to gain some ground. Come from a
He plays his man-to-man defense all game.
Effective
with it. I know somebody like you know how to beat man-to-man. I just saw.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to bring out the 3rd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him.
See it, right?
Second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So
he hit sticking every. Come on, that's another thing they need to pass, bro. Everybody ain't hit sticking everybody, bro. Some people cannot hit stick, bro. Jackson is not hitting Kamara like that, bro.
I knew one thing, it wasn't his primary target.
Come on.
At least it didn't look
Come on,
like
man.
It. Turned out to be the play they needed, though, and it's big because it's
we'll get with the speed. I'm not tripping on the speed. But he ain't got no hit pop like that. Get out of here.
Threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Everything the same speed, bro.
Kill.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. And this one goes.
He just look at this. It don't make sense for him to even run this stupid defense that he running and be effective. I thought I fixed this already, man. I need him in the slide, dog.
Nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
That's gotta go.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans.
Because I have certain schemes that are just like tailored just for blitzes.
Second down and 11.
People just blitz hard for me. But I'm glad that dude ran that running junk against me, dog. Because I'm gonna have to find out.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
See that again.
You're good. You're good. Ready. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Again, it's Breeze. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
Well, see, this is the thing. You can. What you do is you motion them out and then put them on the slant, then motion them back.
Hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I
see, as long as he's off the line, you can put him on the slant.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
First time seeing what? Oh, they only show previous play on offense. Yeah. So the thing is, on defense, they do what they show you is, I don't know if you see it, you'll see it like when he picks a play. They'll show you what formation they in. So, you know what I'm saying? There's some formations I know, like tight flex or something like that. I know, like, I'm going to get it, I'm going to blitz the piss out of it because they're going to try to run that PA, you know, cross the play or whatever. So, you know, see, like, look at the bottom, say gun trade, open, offset. Like, that's what he's in, so.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. You're second and a yard from the 34. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
You think Chase Young is bad, man?
I know what you're thinking out
Jackson,
there. A lot of people thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Return of the Mac-ish. Hey, this crazy because he was running this far tight. So, all right, so now he back in it. This is what he was running when I played him early. He was running far tight. He wasn't even running this scheme that he's running right now. He's running this far tight stuff, and he's good with it too. Dog, it's a great formation, bro.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
When I play perfect defense,
so an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
That's your squad, bro.
20.
At least it used to be.
Look at this, a tight end carry.
Why did he die for it like that?
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
But not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
Gun. 56 is the mic. Ready?
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Got to hit them gaps.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
Got to hit them gaps better, man. I'm gonna think, man, it's only a few days the game been out, man, and the stuff that I've learned already, I can imagine like a month or two from now where I'll be.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Second down.
See, that's the thing, too, man, this year, dog. They say you got 3 seconds to set up,
DJ Moore, and it'll bring up third down.
You got 3 seconds, dog. That's it.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
3 seconds before they can hike the ball. Let's put it like that.
You
know, that's without them doing out routes. So if they just come up to the line and just snap it, you got 3 seconds. I think what they tried to eliminate, and I could be wrong, but this is my guess. I think they tried to eliminate a lot of that cross man and stuff. Because you know, like when on Madden 19, you coming up to the line and like people been a cross man, 2 or 3 people already before you even get done, and then your guys still kind of pause. You know what I'm saying? They got plenty of time. They had like 8 seconds to like get their defense ready. So it was like it's easy to cross man all these people and get to the line, but now they have it where, hey, you straight up at the line now. So you got to have like super fast hands.
Still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game. You figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back to back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
I like this. I've heard a couple people say that graphics on here are not better than 19. I think they are. It's my opinion. What you think?
Now Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas.
So it's not like just they worry about it. Nah, you know what I'm saying? They like slightly better. It's more detailed, like in the arms.
Yeah. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Yes, Michael Thomas is a volume receiver, but he can also make some really big plays, especially with Drew Brees throwing the football.
I love the way you described it. Volume receiver who can also make big plays. In other words, if you underestimate,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's the play. I know what you're talking about. Everybody runs that.
And continue
with the
to
meta play last year.
And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
I'll run it next time I get on offense. I'm going to show you how. You can.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game.
Quick on the sticks,
where one team's coming down and hitting threes,
got somebody like
and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now.
Ooh, that was a good play, too.
Hogan. The former Bill, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver.
He would have set his feet, he would have got it.
Second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Newton on third down. Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. They will go for it. Now Newton being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity
field goal?
missed on the defensive side.
Maybe you got a kicker I've never heard of. No,
and that will wind up just short.
He almost made that, man. God, dog. The no D hit like a 60-yarder last year, though.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
But, like, if he had, like, 2 yards in front of that, dog, he would have hit it. That's crazy.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Sammy.
To throw is Breeze. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Pause, man.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Maybe that's because of me, dog.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Don't you keep running this stupid crap.
Hey. 4 down. Mike, check. 59.
Let's do this.
Good. That's 4, ready.
What I'm gonna do. Hold on.
Here's Breeze to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
When a linebacker is able to sit at the second level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
Oh, no. He did a perfect defense.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm,
I think
their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves,
I think he adjusted. Yeah, he played cloud flat on that corner.
Nothing else happens.
Yeah, I read man when I saw the guy. That's why I threw it. He adjusted it.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. From the 45 on 2nd down, Newton eluding the pressure right. And the tight end Olsen, right side. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Good tackle.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and 11 now. Newton to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Wow.
7 yards on the play.
He only has 27 yards passing. It's crazy. It's crazy, dog. What's taking you so long, buddy? You don't know what you want to do?
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey.
Where's the hits?
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game.
He's effective on the run right now.
Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2.
What I'm watching. Maybe y'all watching something else. I don't know.
McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go to something else. Oh, yeah, let's see what I told you I was going to try. Try this, so we gotta do this.
Ready.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, team 6.
Get you this time, buddy.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
No gain on this.
Now Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Mike's 59. Mike's
Easy, opposite.
I got you, son. I got you.
To throw, it's Breeze.
What are you doing, Drew Brees? What was that?
It's incomplete.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
His time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Cheat us in real life. Cheat us on the video game too, bro.
Hey, high 7. You're good. High 4, ready.
Breeze now to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Nice.
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
You can't play man-to-man over
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Hey, easy. 12.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
Breeze to throw again. And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Push him back.
All right, here we go.
Check. 59.
Just trying to put him right
Get
there.
ready.
The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze.
Throw him open. There you go.
Open man is Michael Thomas. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He ran this all game. I guarantee you won't expect this.
Breeze now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
21.
I'm going to run you over.
Now Breeze again.
Oh, Drew,
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Looking to go back to Thomas again. And it's 2nd down.
Ready. Yellow lady.
Mike's 59.
You kill.
Yeah, you can. In certain formation.
59 Mike. Check. 59.
Let's do this. Let's put him on the Texas. Put him on this route right here. Let him out. So draw him down right there. Let's try that.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze.
There he goes.
He'll
Get
take
it.
a shot.
There you go, boy.
It's caught.
Good bait.
In the end zone.
Let's go.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Rashard Matthews, 31 yards. And the Saints have moved out in front. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
All right, come on, yeah. Let's get a stop, man.
That's fielded in the end zone. And
go
this
lab.
return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
He's coming for a drop, bro. That's what he's dropping.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Newton. Buying time to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
I see the contains. I mean, tell me.
20.
Tell me if I'm tripping. Let's man him up or something.
Now it's Newton. Flush to his right.
Get it. There you go. Good job. Make him run out of bounds.
So that'll be credited
I can imagine what his scheme would be out.
Sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At all, bro. At all.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton forced out to his left. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth
quarter? I know you, dog. Do y'all, that's what I'm talking, but do you see the contains, though? That's my thing.
And what do they create?
I ain't tripping about everything else, dog. Like, dog, come on, bro. Yeah, you rolling out, but it's a contain out there. How the hell you rolling out is what I'm trying to figure out.
Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, that
you got 27 yards passing.
You got to make sure you give your receiver
27 yards passing.
Because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down.
He got
escaping the pressure right.
That's crazy.
Right side
and then
is
he let
be
make this miraculous. Oh, this is crazy, bro.
15 he goes. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Gun.
From the red zone now, Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. From 13 yards out. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
Last time, dog. This right
a
here,
very important extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Here we go.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Brees now. And Cook has it, left side. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Brees leaves this one with Kamara, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Exactly.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
95-56, 95-56. Kill. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike. 21.
Yes.
Watch the screen. Go. Tonight.
Brees to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Matthews. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. Well, they took a shot there, trying to get it downfield, 4th quarter tie game.
Tried to get it in one chunk, didn't they? Wanted to get into field goal range, as you noted. But good reactions back deep, forcing the incompletion.
Under. Easy, opposite. Hey, Haywood. Here we go. He's checking. Crash.
Mike,
now Brees. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy.
No, I don't either.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Break it down.
No, I don't either.
Kill. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Kill. Come get some. Move. Come get some. Hey, easy. He don't want it. Sponge. No.
Brees to throw for it on 4th. To the right side and complete to Thomas. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
That's how I want to be. Hey, dude. Check.
Back to throw, Brees. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Slam. Hey, easy.
Rip right. Mike.
Here we go.
Just leave him alone, dog. About that.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
To throw is Brees. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Thomas, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here we go, G. Get off the field. Mike, check. 59.
On 3rd and long, it's Brees.
Oh, you kidding me?
Complete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Oh, Jesus
Here's
Christ.
Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Dog, he was open, dog. At
46
least
on his
for a
first
field
kick.
goal
This
to
one in
end the
that neighborhood
game.
as well.
At worst.
Let's go.
Set one in. Mike. Express. 20. 8.
Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Express.
53 to Mike. 53.
Express.
Double.
Great.
Now it's Newton. Flush
Yes.
to his right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete.
Okay, I mean, I
Good
appreciate
effort
it.
there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If
Please
they
let
don't,
the
we
Saints
can still have some more
come on.
football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
If I didn't know better, I think
This is
the Panthers
taken
got a
about
good
7
offensive
yards
line.
deep. He spins free. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18.
8. Great.
Here's Newton. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Already
So the
trash.
penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Gun. Express.
Where's 52? Block 52. 52 to the mic.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Throwing is Newton. Flushed out right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple.
Don't even try it out.
A costly mistake.
Let's
here at
freaking go.
And you know
Let's
what they
freaking
say,
go.
When you throw an
Let's
interception
freaking
like
go.
that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it.
I don't either.
Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
The Panthers are going to take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
No ice the kicker, baby. What are you doing?
They're going to fake it. He wants to throw
Oh my God, I accidentally pressed this play. Oh my God.
Everyone by surprise.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh.
Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime.
I'm done. I'm done, son.
Make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
I'm done, son.
Quarters what you wanted,
I'm
but how much
done.
fun was that?
Oh
We
my
had that
God,
type
I'm
of a
done.
game where we got us to overtime,
Wow.
and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis
Wow.
and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
Good game, bro. I'm gonna go watch the preseason game in a little while. I'm gonna go eat some chicken like black people do. Alright, bro. I'm gonna holler at you, Cam, man. I'm gonna holler at you, bro. Alright, bro.